What's up, guys? Welcome back to The Educated Barfly. Today we are going to be doing another viewer-created cocktail, but before that, I wanted to show you something from one of our sponsors of this video. So Bespoke Post is sponsoring this video in part, and what Bespoke Post is a subscription box service for guys that helps guys upgrade their life, whether it's to mix drinks better or travel better or deck out your apartment. Each box has something really useful in it, and each one costs 40 bucks, but it is usually packed with $70 worth of stuff, and sometimes even quite a bit more than that. And what's cool about it is that if you don't like basically what happens is you go to the website, you fill out a questionnaire, and then they kind of curate a box based on the answers that you gave. What's cool about it though is that if you don't like what is in there, you can switch it out. You can also put add-ons into your box. You can skip a month if you want, and you can cancel all hassle-free. So I'm gonna show you what's in this box. I was gonna do this whole thing where I didn't know what was in the box. I was gonna wait, but I couldn't help myself and I opened it anyway. So I know exactly what's in this box, and I don't wanna do the whole thing like, oh, just what I always wanted, because I know what's in the box. I am just gonna open it for you guys so you can see what's in here. So you got your box. And all of this stuff is sort of in packaging, although I've sort of messed with it, but it shows you like, okay, so it came with a Buck and Bear knife. It's got the lifetime warranty on the knife on one side. It's got the knife care on the other. There's like a little note in here that says something about the knife and shows you the box. So the box is called Forge. Each one has like a different theme. It came with a knife protector that I took off because it came with this awesome leather sheath and then this cool knife. Now, I am a camping enthusiast. This is going to work out really well for me. It is very sharp, so we gotta be careful. And then it has like a little just package that it came in that says enjoy, which is really cute. Cool. Well, I need to cut a garnish in this episode, so we're gonna use my new Bespoke Post knife to cut the garnish. I'm gonna put this stuff aside and we are gonna get into making the cocktail. All right. So I'm gonna put this aside and then here we go. Let's get into the cocktail, and the way that we're gonna do that is pull up the email from our viewer and read it. Hi there. Okay, first of all, the cocktail is called Spring Swing and it's by a guy named Austin Bayon. Hi there, I'm a big fan of your stuff. My name is Austin Bayon. I live in Tampa, Florida, but I'm only a mixologist by hobby. My drink is the Spring Swing. I became inspired to make this drink by the Florida heat. I wanted a refreshing yet complex cocktail. That's actually very timely because we are experiencing not only extreme heat in California right now, but it's actually been a bit muggy. So I want something refreshing right now. I really do. I wanted a refreshing yet complex cocktail that I could enjoy in both the heat of the summer or the cold of the winter, which means that he's using some winter flavors. I like that. A very versatile cocktail. Some of you guys are in Australia or below the equator. You guys will be able to enjoy this drink too. Austin Bayon, I really like this forward thinking of yours. The strawberry and cucumber add a layered yet complex flavor to carry the identity that I was going for. I tried to embody spring in this refreshing cocktail. Enjoy. All right, and then here's the specs, but I'll get into the specs when we do it. And honestly, I was like looking around and I realized that I don't have a jigger, so I can't actually make the cocktail. But luckily, I didn't have to go too far for it. Yay, Leandro. You forgot something, but it didn't mess everything up. All right, cool, let's get into it. I'm also gonna put this nice sheath aside as well and then use my cocktail knife. All right, so here we go. What are we gonna do? Okay, 0.75 simple syrup. Okay. Just FYI, I try to build these drinks exactly how they were written, and then I try them and sort of critique them. Of course, I'm gonna be nice about it. Even if I don't like it, I'm gonna be nice about it. And then I'm gonna give some advice about how I think it could be better balanced if that is the case. But I've been very impressed with all of the stuff that has been coming across. Did you hear that? Like, I was like, that's gross. It was a gross sucking sound. I'm sorry that I did it 5 times just now. All right, here we go. 3/4 of an ounce of simple syrup. Put that aside. 1/2 ounce of lemon juice. Then we got 1/2 ounce of maraschino. 1/2 ounce of Saint Germain, which is elderflower liqueur. Two cucumber wheels. And then we got 2 strawberry slices. I'm going to cut a little bit more. I'm going to use my bespoke post knife. Ooh, that cuts nice. So we go 1. It's nice and sharp. How useful. I love that. So 2, and then I'm going to cut 1 for garnish. Yeah. I do like a sliced, and then, oh yeah. Okay, I don't know. We're going to be playing with the garnish a little bit. This is a coupe cocktail, and I also realized that I forgot something else. The most important thing, the thing that I went out to go buy specifically for this cocktail, St. George Botanivore Gin. This is the cocktail. This is the gin that Mr. Austin used, and this is the gin that we are going to be using. We're doing 2 ounces of Botanivore Gin. All right. Now, initial impressions. I just want to say, I think this might be a little bit, I'm going to reserve judgment for when I taste this, but I'm just going to say first impressions. I think it's a little bit high on the simple syrup. That said, the Luxardo Maraschino is going to really dry things out here, but 0.75 simple syrup and another ½ ounce of Saint Germain is 1 1/4 ounces of sweetness. But I could be wrong. I could be dead wrong. And then I'm also looking around here and I'm thinking like, well, what am I going to muddle this with? What am I going to muddle it with? Well, I'm going to muddle it with a Barfly Mixology or G-Gear Muddler. This has been a very forgetful episode. All right, there we go. Light press. Then we're going to give it a nice shake. You don't have to shake it. I mean, you don't have to like muddle it too much, just enough to kind of break it up a little bit, because when you shake, you're going to shred the fruit a little anyway. Just add it together. I want to put this over here, and we're going to shake it. Now, I had to go with a little bit higher volume of it calls for a coupe, but I had to go with a little higher volume of a glass because the specs are a little bit big for the 5½ ounce coupes that I have. The specs actually might be a little bit big for this glass, but on Marius's recent trip to Norway, he brought back this vintage glass of his grandfather's, and I thought, it's called a spring swing, and this has a green stem like it is a flower. Like the green stem and the reddish cocktail that's gonna go in here is gonna make it look like a flower, and that's gonna be really awesome. Does that look like a flower or what, Marius? Mm-hmm. It does indeed, and is actually perfect. Look at that nice wash line we got. All right. You think like this, or you think I should skewer?
Well, it's not gonna stay.
No, I'll sip it, but then that will be the like present. What do you think? Presentation, is that like? I mean, it calls for a cucumber slice and a strawberry slice garnish. So I could skewer it, but I just kind of feel like the slices. Like here, let's skewer it.
Float it in.
Let's just. No, it's not. It's too heavy. It's not gonna float. It's either like something like that. It's like that, but that seems clunky, right? I kind of feel like that. I'm gonna do that for the final presentation because that looks like from the top it looks like a flower. So I like that. I like that garnish. All right.
Maybe it's just supposed to be in the bottom. Maybe it's just supposed to be in the glass.
Maybe it's supposed to be in the. No, it's not supposed to be in the glass. No, it's not. It's no, Marius, no. All right, let's take a sip. Ooh, that is sweet. But I can taste that. The dryness of the maraschino does balance it a bit. I think I would dial it down 1/4 ounce on the simple syrup. I mean, you might even be able to get rid of the simple syrup altogether. That said, it's not terribly sweet. It's not like so sweet that I'm like, ooh, it's too much. You know what I mean? It is very good. It's super bright, and you get the botanicals of the gin play really nicely with the Saint Germain, but the Saint Germain is like I would say that it's dominant because it's so prevalent in the flavor profile, but then the maraschino, you can taste that dryness of the maraschino. I would want to put more lemon in here just because, like, as you saw when as you shook, there was not a lot of foaming. And honestly, when citrus foams, you know, it's really nice. So you might, like, it might be nice to sort of dial that up to 3/4 of an ounce. Like put another 1/4 ounce of lemon in there, maybe dial down, or I would just say dial down the simple syrup, but it is surprisingly balanced. I mean, it's not an imbalanced cocktail at all. Well, here's the thing. It errs on the side of sweetness, all right? So it's like a little imbalanced in that way, but it's a good balance, and it's not something that that is so sweet that I wouldn't drink another one. I would totally have a second one of these. And it's like good flavors together. So you've got like the botanical, you know, ness of the gin. Although I got to tell you, I'm actually not that familiar with, the St. George gin. So I'm actually going to just taste some by itself. It's called Botanivore, so I'm assuming that the botanicals are going to be very prevalent in this gin. 19 different botanical ingredients working in concert. Okay, let's see. Yes, very botanical. Very, very botanical. Kind of lightly sweet, very botanical. Okay, I see how it's helping here. This is a great cocktail. I mean, I gotta say, it's really good. You know, and as a person who early in my career was actually very tough for me to come up with new things, I'm really impressed by this. Austin Bayon, so good job, my friend. The spring swing, guys, definitely make it. It's worth a drink. And if you guys are experiencing hot weather, it's worth a drink. But I gotta say, honestly, I would drink this at Christmas. I agree, this is a good all-weather cocktail, but very nice for the heat. So there you have it, the spring swing. If you like our channel, please hit like and subscribe. And if you want to check us out on Patreon, to go to patreon.com/theeducatedbarfly. We've got some exclusive videos going on there. If you want to tap the bell, that'll help you guys get notifications anytime we post a video, and it would help us out if you tap the bell. So tap the bell, or what is the thing that people say? What are the kids saying these days? Smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, and smash the bell. Smash all those things. Smash them like the Smash Brothers. All right, I'll see you guys next time.